Are we here? Are we here? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Let me just pull up the live so I can put some links in the comments. Hello. Or actually, I think I can just do it by here. And let me pin that. Perfect. Okay, yay. We are doing Magma today, so that's just gonna do some drawing, collaborative, so anyone can join. I'm gonna start in a minute. I just need to get my stylus. There it is. Okay. Ah, shoot. Hi. Okay, there we go. Now I'm all set. Now I'm all set. Hello. Oh my God, wait, your profile picture is the first Ren drawing I've ever done. No, it's not necessarily just specifically drawing Ren, but it's just a drawing stream, so anyone can join Magma. I have the links in the comments, so you can join on there and start drawing if you'd like. And if I know who you are, because I'm a little shy, if I know who you are, you can also join StreamYard and, chat. Yeah. Let me also find out, is there a way to pop comments out on StreamYard? I'm not sure. Because otherwise I'm gonna be like checking in and out. Yeah. I don't know if there's an option. That's okay. We're okay. I'll just. No, never mind. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Who wants to revolt against red? Yes, peak. I actually have no clue what I'm drawing. I just need to get these comments to pop out because otherwise I'll ignore. That's all right. You don't have to join. Ah, I have my special mechanism. I can just do it on my phone. I'm so smart. Now I can finally draw in peace. I think I wanted to at first draw something that was like a tribute because, you know, there's the 5-year anniversary with Odd Nation. But now I don't know what to do because I'm not good at drawing sloths. I'm just gonna draw Ren for now because I can do that. I love drawing Ren. Why is the opacity so low? What did I do the last time I was on Magma? Girl, nothing is coming out of this pen. Okay. Okay, that's better. Much better. Okay. Yes, Ren is the anniversary. Ren is the tribute. Ren is amazing. Hello. I'm getting so many notifications right now for the video I just posted. Guys, come on over here. Oh shoot, accidentally color picked. I'm going so slow right now. This is really embarrassing. I'm just not used to Magma, guys. I swear that's the reason. And I'm also drawing on my computer, and I rarely draw on my computer. I always draw on my phone because I got a new laptop recently because I didn't have a laptop before. And what is it? This is a touchscreen laptop, so that's awesome. But you know, it's not like meant for drawing or anything like that. So it doesn't have like a very good touchscreen. So I have a little stylus, quote unquote. But truthfully, the stylus is just one of those pens that have the rubber tip on them that you get at like the insurance building. So it's nothing fancy. And I'm trying my best with these resources. Thank you. I love giving Ren a wide neck, what is it? A wide neck shirt, but my friends always make fun of me for it and they say it's femboy Chris Dreamer. No, it's my gender fluid icon with beautiful fashion sense. So Ren will not get booted. Ren will not get booted soon. Ren is going to win. No, Ren is probably not going to win. Even as the number one fan, I can say that. But he's gonna win, trust. Thank you. I love myself some little elf ears. If they get voted off, I will be crying. I'll be sobbing. It will become my entire personality. The eyebrows through the pinks is awesome. Now you guys get to see my drawing process in real time. That's good. I also have flipped my computer completely to do this, so I wonder if that changed how the audio input is, but I'm too lazy to check. No. I want it to go above. This is bad. There we go. Line art. They look so silly, and they are so silly. She means so much to me. Unironically, I'm gonna make a confession now. Unironically, I went home after a really bad day because I haven't been having some great days recently. But I went home after a really bad day and I thought about that one meme. I don't know if anyone knows, but there's this one meme where it's this girl's bit emoji and she's in the lap of Willy Wonka and it's like captioned Willy Wonka comforts me after a long day. And I was so sad that I decided to draw myself sitting next to Ren saying the same exact caption and it did actually help. So I recommend that cuz they're my friend and they help me out. Hello. If you just try really hard, Ren will take over your spirit and you will enter a flow state and you will draw Ren perfectly. That's exactly how it happens every single time. Trust me, I've drawn him so much. Although jokes. He's not too hard to draw, thankfully, especially considering the hair is pretty straight and it covers the eyes. So I'd just say give it a shot and it won't be too hard, I promise, in comparison to other characters at least. But I guess you could look at this and see it as a tutorial. Hello. Oh, Right. Do you not want to be called that anymore? Saluki. And who's the other thing? Ren will become Avatar. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I saw your email. I didn't respond to it because you told me not to. So I know about that. I'm sorry about that. Are you able to join stream or no to Saluki? But that's okay if not. I know it's a bad time. And I'm sorry about everything that happened. If you're baking a cake and it explodes, what you should do is probably clean the kitchen first, and from there, go to Walmart and buy a cake and say that you made it. That's exactly what you should do. Or don't make a cake. Cookies are better anyway. Sorry. Hi! If there were floating cars in the future, I don't know, we'd drive probably faster to places. Pretty sure. I don't know. I barely passed my physics class, so I don't know how speed and gravity work in tandem. I have never solved a vector in my life, and somehow I passed. Hello. Also, just a reminder, there's links in the pinned comment. If you want to draw with me on the same canvas, you may. It is not full. And I can also make my drawing smaller if people want that. Want more space, that is. And you don't have to be good at drawing for it. You can make silly doodles. I mean, I think there's a decent amount of space, and I can make it smaller if you'd like. But if you don't have time, that's completely okay. And yes, Rain, you may join. You may absolutely join, Rain. Yes, of course you can draw Anyone can draw. There's the Magma link in there, in the pinned comment. I think this thumb is too short. Some very sketchy line art. That's okay. We're in a sketchy mood today. You are, yes, you are mutual. You've been for like a year or so. You're an OG. And I follow you, so. That's all right. Hi. What? No, I'll have that later. Let's fix that. I don't know if I have time to bold the line art like I do sometimes, but we'll see. Hi. And that makes sense. That's okay. understand if people don't want to join. It is also a Monday. Maybe I should have planned this on a weekend, but I'm rarely free to do this kind of stuff on weekends. And also, I've just not been having much time this week because life stuff and I don't know. But I wanted to do one. I wanted to do Magma, at least before the month was over. Drawing is awesome. Drawing is what keeps us alive. Okay, that's probably fixed enough. Just a few more touch-ups. Okay, I'm satisfied. Okay. And now I will commit the greatest sin. Oh, shoot. No, I will not commit the greatest sin. The greatest sin being using the bucket tool, but apparently I can't do that here. What AUs do I want to see happen? Well, I mean, number one would be the one with my OCs in it, but obviously that's not going to work. How far are we stretching with AUs? Because if we're going like very basic stuff that could happen in the show, I want Aloia and Ren to be friends, like for real, and I don't want that to end in conflict. I think that it could be really, really sweet. But if we're talking like something like really drastic, I don't know, like most of the stuff that I want are ship related because I'm basic and boring. But I also really like, I want more tragedies to be struck on the show. Something with a lasting impact too, like having a medical evacuation that isn't just like a one-off gag like Carol's. If that had some sort of a lasting impact, well, I mean, a little bit more of a lasting impact in a similar way that it was with Aiden's regretfulness and that kind of thing, but like maybe something more, like maybe a medical evac caused by Sam that happens near the end of the game when he's like done with his like doing his strategy stuff, so he's like a villain, and that causes people to be more distrustful of him, but that like reminds him of like, I don't know, something that might have happened to his husband slash ex-husband as we're theorizing, and then that throws off his game a little bit, something like that. AUs that have a lasting impact on the season. I'm having a little more. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you on that. It didn't let you draw? What the heck? Okay, I'll fix that right now. And also, my pronouns are he, they. Thank you. Do you have a Magma account? I don't know if it requires a Magma account. I'm going to test this on my phone. Okay, so it let me go through on my phone. So I think it's just that you would need an account for it if you don't already, which you can use email, but you can also use other things if you don't want to use your email. But yeah, that was the new link that I used. Also, yay, fellow Hide. You're so real. I watched a lot of Canadian TV growing up. I'm not even Canadian. I don't know why I didn't. I did, but they're peak. So you're so peak for that. It is from FEF that changed the season drastically, both in terms of the game emotionally and mentally. Yeah, I still think something in terms of Sam having some sort of an emotional moment in regards to, which is likely to happen, in regards to his husband, aka ex-husband, aka I'm under the belief that he was widowed. Though I know that there's like a pretty much a split between widowed and divorced, but I just think that based on the way that Sam talked about him, it's probably widowed. So something in that terms of emotional impact that would either cause him to try harder in the game or be regretful of the stuff that he did, maybe become somewhat of a Rhea, but not to the extent of Rhea because I'm not a fan of Rhea's writing. But like more like Rhea season 2 because I liked Rhea season 2. Yeah. So like a medevac, possibly a medevac of Dunya, although I really like Dunya, so I don't know about that. But a medevac of Dunya potentially considering that's the person he lets guard down around. If they end up taking the Samren path, which I mean, I'm mostly neutral about Samren. I wouldn't be mad if it happened, but I really am a huge fan of Dunora Ren, like the whole trio, the Eclipse trio. But if that were to happen, and then Ren had a medevac at the because of Sam, which caused him to be regretful of something that happened in his own personal life with his widowed husband, either causing him to play even harsher and be very, very evil, or causing him to be very regretful and leave the game on his own terms. That's something I would like. Oh, like, okay, spellcasting. If any of you guys know Danganronpa, does anybody know the despair sickness, in which a sickness that would cause someone to do something that is of the worst version of themselves, and or like the version of themselves they don't want to imagine themselves as, such as Ibuki being a very, very bubbly character, being incredibly serious and obedient, with Nagito, who was very hopeful and very honest to a detriment, was lying about everything and being incredibly negative. Something like that of a spell that would kind of turn them into the opposites of themselves. That's I think that that would be fun. I think that that would be fun in terms of impact on the season. All right, I'm gonna try and get the flat colors done, and then I may have to dip because I said this in my community tab. I have something at 7, and I'll be back in like 30 minutes. And yeah, if any of you guys are more willing to join, or I can fix some things if you'd like at that point, let me know. And I don't think that I could do a stream later in the month, but if I can at a better date or time, I will. Fiore and Lake's ages swapped. I think that could be interesting, especially on Lake's side. Because kind of like reliving her life as a child, and I think it would be really good with the thing that she mentioned in the previous episode about old habits being hard to shake, and it would cause her to be very doubtful of herself. I think that that would be interesting. I don't know what that would do with Fiore. I need to think about that a little more. But maybe some gags about teenage angst or something. But I think that that would be a fun AU. Okay, yay, someone join the Magma. If I was Ren in this venture camp, would I win? If I was Ren, I would not win. If Ren was Ren, Ren would win. Because, well, I am Ren. I am Ren, okay, guys? Ren is me and I am Ren. But I'm also not very athletic. So I don't know how far I would make it. But of course, Ren would win, just in general. That made absolutely no sense, but I'm going to pretend it did. Bye. What? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That scared me. Did I mess up your drawing? I hope I didn't. If I did, please let me know. I will try to fix that. I think that S2 would be a lot more depressing if Lake was Fiore's age. Because she probably wouldn't be able to go off and do what she wanted to do. And probably never return and just be in a constant cycle of sadness. So that sucks. Finn. Dun, dun, dun. I should just use a hard brush. This is taking forever. There's a reason that I use the bucket tool trademark. Oh my god. It's like the exact color of the background. I didn't even do that on purpose. These earrings are the same size, I swear. Hi! Okay, I am also gonna be gone. Um, I have a meeting at 7. I will be back in approximately 30 minutes. Uh, and have the stream back up. I'm sorry to leave right when you come in. Glorious Queen, I'm sorry. But I will be back. So, see you guys. And you can play on the Magma while I'm gone too, of course.